Ahoy there, mateys! It's time to try a new rum! And this one I actually picked out myself. It's called Malahat Spirits Company Black Tea Rum. I mean, that just sounded too weird not to try. And I've kind of got a tea groove going these days. I've been making, mixed things with them. More like Arnold Palmer's, but with limeade. They're not bad. Anyway, if this works, who knows how it might factor into that said equation. Yeah. Well, let's take a look-see at how it represents itself. First of all, it's 35% alcohol. Not impressive, but it's not always about that. Just usually. Surgeon General and government's warning, yeah, what do they know? Handcrafted, distilled, and bottled at SDCA Distilling, San Diego, California. Okay, there is no useful information on this bottle, so let's just get it open. This cork, or whatever, is very sealed in place. In fact, I now see I didn't even need to use a knife at all. But that's how I roll. I like to cut things. Well, that destroyed the little paper tabs. And here we go. Ooh, nice sound. Well, the paper's in the way. This appears to be plastic cork. I'm getting no scent from this. Let's try the bottle. The scent is remarkably light. I'm really not getting much to go with. All right, well, let's move things ahead and put it in a glass. Riddler this time. I say this time, I've probably used him a lot. All right, it's breathing. I'm still not sure. It's sort of sweet, I guess. It's not really strong. I'm not used to that. Very flat. It's not like a show-off scent. But what do I know? I don't know how to describe these things. Let's take a sip. Cheers. Trapped in the cup, there is a kind of a assault on my nostrils, but it's still not something I would call a smell. More like a lack of oxygen. It tastes good, though I have no words to describe it. I am not necessarily getting tea. And not in that I expected it to taste like tea, but I'm getting nothing that reminds me of tea. Any comparisons I might have for this kind of remind me of food. This is an unusual one. Let's add ice. And a smidge more, because I didn't pour much. There we go. And here's the ice. I believe this is a tiki Klingon of some sort. Kapla! All right, now it's getting cold. Sometimes that can unlock some mysteries. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. I sometimes just shout out wild things because I'm not really trained in deciphering smells and flavors and things like that. But one thing I'm getting from this, though it sounds kind of off, is beer. I don't know, maybe it has components in common, because it sure doesn't taste like it. It is starting to smell like tea. Let's take a sippy-roo. Now it tastes like tea. It just had to be cold. It's got to be iced tea. Okay, so on the rocks. Good to go. Let's add some soda pop. Now, I didn't have any Coke today, so we're going to go with Dr. Pepper. Should still tell us something, right? In you go. Let's ruin this stuff. We're cheap. Billy Bones will stir it up. Thank you, sir. You're expelled. Prepare yourself. Dr. Pepper is flavorful stuff, so I used very little, and I'm taking little sips so that I'm not overwhelmed by it. But even outside of that flavor, I'm getting it now. It's like in its pure form, just by itself. No, this flavor needs to be unlocked. And what a damn fine flavor. I like it. Pirates approved. Yeah. Oh yeah, you and I are hanging out tonight. Seriously, this was good.